Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel. Today with a very special topic, and this time really indeed very ultra special topic. Star Wars started the PTR and they changed the patch notes from the first they posted the PTR to now a few days later and having 5 times bigger patch notes, and I'm like, what the hell? So let's condense that as good as possible. And to your information, I didn't expect it that Star Wars can put out so much stuff, and it's at most the quality of life stuff and changes we all asked for years. So the new Gore system is implemented, and no, I can't show you that because of YouTube guidelines. For all who don't know how to access the PTR, there's an introduction there. Here, pretty interesting, a new dungeon, and they won't include it in the test server, so they don't spoil that. Now to the juicy stuff, the combat and quick swap weapon action. I mean, we had that in the last patch notes, of course, but a few better highlighting options are implemented there, and that the combat change mode is now faster. The combat queuing, we had that before, that your attacks can actually queue, and that you can use your blocking keybind to actually feint, which is also a pretty nice change. And you can now also charge an attack from your blocking state, which is also completely new to Mortal. And now the change Veteran asked for over 10 years ago, since I can remember. Yeah, we can now have finally 50 arrows in a quiver instead of 25. And this was requested so many times. I saw it so many times, and finally we got that. And also the last frame that was always broken when you're drawing a bow is also fixed. The magic combat also very interesting here. So the crosshair will now tell you if the spell is casting on a target or on yourself, which is awesome. I mean, a small little indicator, but it can change so much in a fluent gameplay. If your mind is completely out of your mind doing whatever stuff, do not focus on that. And now you have a little thing that can help you while everyone running around on the battlefield in chaos or whatever. Also, some more changes to this regard. The melee combat, this is also pretty big. Weapon durability now affects damage if below 20% of durability, down from 50%. That means you can all use your weapons down to 20% of durability. Holy crap. I mean, a lot of people suggest that they could just do it 1 to 0, and then in 0 is that because people will throw away their weapons under 20% now anyway, but now you don't have to garbage your weapons when they are at 50%. You can now garbage them when they are at 20%. And shields now gain stamina when successfully parrying. The amount of stamina gain scales with the shield weight. This is also very big combat changes. This really changes behavior. So please test it out on the PTR. Also the mounted combat, a lot of stuff is changed there. I mean, with the new stamina change, this is also a whole new topic, mounted combat now. And also the swim speed and stamina regeneration is now 1/4 of what it is on land. That you don't have Gatling mounted archer boats, I guess, I don't know. Then here, very big other combat changes. And now hold your horse. Now it's fasten your seat belts, ladies and gentlemen. Push is now a dedicated button. Default keybind is B, and the old input for pushing using block and attack has been removed. But now the much bigger thing, added an extra 10 kilogram of carry weight for everyone. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Because that is really annoying if you can't carry much stuff because you don't have skilled strength. And that annoyed a lot of people. Now also very big change here. Keep owners now get 80%, up from the 50% of upkeeps from houses in the area added to their treasury every time the houses pays upkeep. Players can't enter supplied house anymore, and also some other fixes they made. Yeah, and bears are now rideable. Black bears, brown bears, white bears. This is awesome. Also the undead variants of that are mountable. Now to the best stuff that really improves gameplay in my personal opinion. This is awesome. The Gore system is awesome. Go on the PTR, try it out. It's awesome. I mean, now it really feels like combat. And you can also adjust how long the dead players stay there on the ground. Just for my opinion, they should stay there for hours, but this is just my opinion. So mounts and pets. Increase the attack distance of a Volva to avoid if it's standing inside you, because that always happens. And also some other very important fixes. But very interesting here is updated attack animations and hit timings for multiple creatures that are too hard for players to read and block. And yeah, this happened for a lot of people, and that was the reason they quitted the game. So I really hope that this is now fixed, because I don't know how this came together, but people from the other side of the world had some problems fighting a few mobs and stuff, so I don't know. The Etherworld has also got some fixes. The magic balance, this is also pretty impressive. They increased a lot of damage and reduced a lot of cooldowns for all these spells. So this is if you're an elementalist, make party hard now, I guess. And what's also pretty interesting is a lot of costs are reduced. This is also a thing. They finally removed the map from the players because you could open a map anyway, even if you don't have a map. So this is good. This is finally removed because everyone was asking me what this map is. And if you need that item, and I'm no. And then why I have that? This always. So skills and Clade gifts, there's also some fixes there. The most interesting thing is, in my opinion, the wood cutting and mining, because that was so annoying that you have to start over and over and over again because it was bugged. And finally, some UI interactions are fixed. They fixed a lot of that, they improved a lot of the buttons there, and finally the vendor UI is usable in my opinion now with the changes. And some world borders got adjusted, that the cave camp is now included in the area. Then also a lot of weather and environment fixes and light fixes. But now for me, one of the most important stuff at all is the frame generation, because I couldn't log in for over a week because my game was crashing all the time. And I was really mad at StarWorld because I did everything in what I can do to fix that problem and it wasn't possible. And now with the PTR I can at least log in again. And now I'm not having an AMD card, I'm having an Nvidia card, and everything broke down to, I don't know. I don't know what the Unreal Engine has a problem with some of this frame generation, but now it seems fixed. Also, huge improvement, game performance. This is very important if you have a very shitty CPU, so you have a few frames more now with these performance upgrades. Also, very awesome, the server and network improvements. And even if it's the small stuff that improving picking up items, everything that helps the server performance helps. And the known issues about the broken landscape and stuff like that. And on the test server, the attack timings could be a little bit off from creatures, from NPCs and stuff like that. And now the best news. Tomorrow or today, it's depending on when you see this video, of course. But there will be a huge battle event on the test server, and you can get your every banker will be there in this location there. And you can also ask a GM to port you there. And yeah, you can, for example, use your Ocmium armor or whatever stuff to fight in this event. You can also equip whatever you want there. And you can also buy Ocmium there. And for very cheap gold prices. And you have access to every bank there. So that we can all have a very awesome battle, and awesome footage of that battle would be really great. So please let me know your opinion about this patch, and if you also think that this is the ultra patch we all waited for a long time. Or not, I don't know. So please, if you like and subscribe, would be really awesome, by the way. And ring the bell. And thanks to all the supporters, of course: Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, RealMadWurst, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. So make ultra patches hard. I mean party hard, make party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.